Minnow Designs is the brainchild of two friends, a fashion designer and a marketing guru, and is a small business that makes beach shoes for kids. The shoes are designed to protect the feet of toddlers against hot sand, shells and rocks while they explore sand and sea. With 3 years of steady growth behind them, the founders have their sights set on the huge China market. So we sent in Livia Wang to give her tips.
Hello.
Hi, Olivia. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
So these are the booties. For tiny little feet, they're made out of neoprene, so really soft and pliable. You can bend them. So we've designed these especially for toddlers.
We have an e-commerce arm and a wholesale arm, both of which are doing quite well. We've got a pretty solid business in Australia, and now we're looking to expand.
So great story. When you're talking about expansion, what are you thinking? What's the plan for your expansion?
But we're kind of still feeling the market, and we keep thinking China because it's the fastest growing economy in the world. Our first question is there even a market for Australian apparel? And how do we get there, like logistically?
We always like to remind the client to think twice before we actually get into this market, because there could be a potential, it could be an energy taking, it could be an opportunity cost if there is not market for a lot of business over there. So first of all, for example, have you registered your IP before you get into Chinese market?
We're in the process of doing that now.
Oh, that's fantastic. And how do you think the best way to evaluate the market size?
Probably what we need to do is understand what other labels, what other Australian apparel labels are in the market, how they're performing, what the drivers of growth are.
Chinese market think Australia is the number 4 preferable country for them to buy the brand from. So first of all, congratulations, we are in the front runners country.
I know that from my own research that there's lots of kind of e-commerce platforms available to us.
Can you please name a few?
Oh, so I know that there's, Tmall and VIP.com are big ones for more high-end labels, and a multitude of other platforms. We don't even know where to begin.
Tmall is a very difficult platform to get into. The reason for that is this a platform for an established brand.
Okay, yep.
It's not for a startup, it's not for entrepreneur, at least not when you haven't had that strong demand from Chinese end consumer end.
Yep.
I think there are a number of different partners you may need to partner with. So first of all, for a business, I would recommend get onto WeChat. 95% of the people use WeChat as the priority tool and the channel for them to sell something. But to get to know someone in Chinese community will be quite important, to get to know their events, because this could be a strategy for you to find out whether your products want to get to that channel, or maybe you will find a very strong partner to help you to run into the market. We consult about Chinese market every day. And unfortunately or luckily, it changes every day too. It's very important for you to find a partner. Have you thought about that? To find a partner, either a distributor or an agency or an employee could be one of the solutions, but whether he has that capacity or ability to help you to go further, it could be another question mark.
It's quite a broad skill set, isn't it? We need help to get our products from the border zone, to the hands of the end users. Would it be worth employing someone to help us with that, a native Chinese speaker to run our WeChat channel as a start?
WeChat is a thing, so, well, we know it's big, but how? Where? They are invisible. And we call them shoppers, or we call them daigous. We call them buying agents.
Okay.
But when they start...
Are they the ones, just for clarity, so did you say Daigo?
Daigos.
Are they the entrepreneurs who come to Australia, will fill a suitcase with something and then go home?
Or local Chinese.
Or local Chinese who
use
will
that
send
as a
things.
job.
Oh, right. Okay.
Exactly. So that's a very big community in Australia. We think that there are probably around 40,000 to 60,000 of them right in Sydney, Melbourne, and Brisbane, Adelaide.
How do you tap into that?
Those shoppers trade or transact their business in a very invisible way from your point of view.
Yeah.
Either you are in the world or you are out. So it's not actually a secret in the Chinese community. We communicate every day on WeChat channel.
Okay.
But because you are not their WeChat friends, it's like you are not someone else's Facebook followers, you will never get to know what they are doing.
Okay.
So I think in this type of business, first of all, we need to identify the market size. We need to leverage the local resources. Then we identify who could be your potential partners, like Australia Post. But fundamentally, make sure we registered the IP before we're doing anything.
Yeah, great. Thank you. That makes things so much clearer.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you so much.
Hey, thanks for dropping by the KBB YouTube channel. If you want a whole lot more where this came from, press the subscribe button and it will open a Pandora's box of great videos that not only are educational, full of great advice, but also really inspiring. Just what we need as small business owners.